Muted. Yep, there we go. Now y'all can hear me. Give me a second while I fix everything that is wrong with this channel. There we go. You're in the right spot. You're not. You're not. You go over here. You go over here. Technical difficulties are the best. No one needs to explain anything to me about how running a stream works. It's all on the fly editing. Look at that. Everyone's got their names below them. We did a success. We did the thing. Welcome to Biscuit Tin RPG, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you all, or not. I don't know. The chat room's not blowing up with anything, so who knows who's actually here. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started with a recap of last game. which was called Warlocks and Wizcash. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to read what I wrote here verbatim because, I have elected to do shorthand recaps now because the act of making this thing long and drawn out makes me crazy. Death of Riva and she gets up walking around again. Maybe necromancy? Some of the party remember her, while others do not, so that's weird. All patrons met, though, thus far, only struck with the Archfey. Wow, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and recap that one a little bit. They've met all the patrons and have struck deals with the Archfey, the Fiend, and the Undying. With barely any time left, they get to try one more room to get back to go back to in order to gain a little bit more of an advantage in what is to come as the sounds of battle encroach ever closer to the front doors of the Scarlet Hearth. There we go. That is your recap. I don't know what that was. I don't want to see that again. That was weird. All right. With that, you are all in the main room of the Scarlet Hearth. Of course, the lovely torches and such are gently illuminating the stone walls, black and sandstone, among other things. You hear the sounds of battle ringing outside the room that you're all in, and fate has alerted you that you have maybe one, if you're lucky, two more doors that you can go through to try a last-minute deal before the encroaching sounds of battle bash through the front door. So, with that, what are you all electing to do?
What doors do we have left?
The Lurker and the Hexblade are the only ones we haven't made a deal with.
Well, technically, we could also go to Mr. Great Old One, but
Yep. So you've
I think
that's
got
a
the
question.
Hexblade, the where is it?
No, we took care of the lurker, didn't we?
No,
No,
you
I mean,
we
we
actually
tried
failed
and
the-
failed with the lurker.
Yeah.
You
I'm
tried.
the one
Fishing
who
mini
caught
game, and we
fish.
didn't do very good.
So you've got the Lurker of the Deep, the Hexblade, and the Old One.
Well, I'm ready to
Okay.
fight the Hexblade, right? But unless someone's ready to go and make deal with the Lurker, then maybe it's just best I go do that.
Let's go for that. I don't have any better ideas. I
Which
feel
one
like
are we
letting loose of very pissed off gods not the best.
He's not a god.
Tell that to him.
I think I did. If not, I can go back and do that.
I mean, we can split the party. See how that goes.
It never goes well.
It'll be fine.
Fine.
Totally fine.
So the current vote is that we go back and let. I'm sorry, I forgot your name again. You who wants to go
Riva.
fight? Yeah, you want to go fight the Hexblade?
Yeah, I mean, other people could also join, but it is not necessary. I believe she said if I if I fail, she will make me do a pact or I'll die. So I think no matter what, we're getting the deal, one way or the other.
Not not necessarily. I totally messed up her accent for a second there. The woman in there, Lethka, she just said if you fight her, you can speak with the Hexblade. There were no promises made beyond that.
No, I believe what Riva is saying was true. That she would honor the request of the party should you best her in battle. However, if you do not, one of you would be required to take a pact or
Or she would kill
die.
See, that sounds like she's saying that it won't even be the one who fights her who's guaranteed to require her to make a pact.
I would assume that as someone of her caliber, I've known her for quite some time, that it would be the last person she struck and was at their most vulnerable, but they would be the one to take the pact. So if you don't participate, you would not be included in said deal.
I guess it's just guaranteed if we go to the fish, we know what we're getting.
What?
I
but I don't
personally
know.
think that the lurker would be wiser to deal with, but
The lurker's gonna make us go fishing.
No, I
No,
believe
we
you
have to do
lost the
that.
fishing game, so it's a pact or nothing.
So go fight and potentially end up in a pact, or go make a pact. And,
Or make another pact or set the old one free, I guess.
well, that one's not even on the table. So
Okay.
Let's just lay down our cards. Here, who here is willing to make a deal with the lurker?
Jean will, if I
Okay,
have
if
to.
it's one of us,
didn't you already have
then
a lurker?
I owed the lurker a favor, and then the favor was traded away, and I'm not sure who has it. So I kind of feel an obligation to take it back and clear their debt, whoever that was, because I don't want someone taking my place.
well, I am okay with going to the lurker if this is what you want to do, but I am willing to fight the Hexblade. If
Want has very little to do with it. It's more of a. I feel that it is necessary. But if you want to fight, I will not stop you.
The thing with the fight, though, if you were to get any assistance from any of us, we would be at risk for having to take that pact.
I mean, I suppose it is. If you join the fight, she might target you, but I can try my best to keep her attention. I suppose I do not. When if I go into the fight, I'm okay with doing it alone and taking the pact if need be. But I think we may need to make our choice soon, considering.
If the agreement is to fight the Hexblade, I'm going to fight. I'm not going to stand back and let somebody else battle alone.
Agreed.
Right. So, do we want to go fight then?
Let's go Hexblade.
If that's your decision,
Let's go.
follow me. Fate walks you over to the door again, opens the door, and you find yourselves all back inside the room. There we go. And for the sake of ease, we're going to go ahead and say that this room that you're all in, let me make sure you're on the map. Nope, you're not. Wonderful. All right. So we're going to use this as the actual room. Oh my goodness, I just moved everybody's face and crushed everybody because I hit the wrong button.
Way to
There
go.
we go. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and show that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So, I did get you all over there? Yes. All right.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and state that this is the entryway right here. I'm going to go ahead and move all of your characters down here. There you go. There's little Sebastian,
Bill Sebastian.
whose brain is smooth. And
Perfectly smooth.
standing in the middle is, of course, Lefka. She turns around, smiles, and says, "Oh, I see you're back. So, is it a pact or a fight and possibly a pact?"
Definitely a
That'd be-
fight.
All
A
right.
fight,
and
and I believe us three. Jean, me, and Unya.
All right. So Fate steps forward and says, Lefka, the request is that only those who fight you be subject to this deal. Lefka gets a wry smile on her face and says, fine, fine. I will honor that agreement as well. So, everybody that is going to fight, step forward. All right. So Augustine and Issa are out.
Jean, do you want me to hold your plant for you?
His name is Little Sebastian, and he does not leave my side.
All right,
Ever.
have fun.
Oh my god, that is horrifying. Okay. So for the sake of this, the stairs are not there, so feel free to move anywhere inside the circle as the part of the battle map. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move Augustine and Issa and Fate back. Fate is merely here to observe. And Riva, you're participating as well, so I'm going to move you right here. So, with that being said, we are going to roll for initiatives. Give me just a second. Where the add a turn, add a turn, add a turn, add a turn. All right. Okay.
That's 20 for me.
All right. Riva with a 20. All right. Jean.
That would be a 12.
Unya.
6.
All right. So I'm going to institute this. If any of you wish to change places with each other, you can go ahead and do so now. If you're all happy with your, well, I guess technically happy with what you've been stuck with, one way or the other, we can go ahead and get started.
That just means I get to be first in the new round.
Wonderful. All right. In that case, Riva, you get to go first.
All right. How am I looking HP wise after coming back?
You are at
Considering-
full HP. Everything you have is completely restored.
Okay, that changes things a little bit. I will bonus action go into my reverie. I'll give Jean my D6 inspiration,
Okay.
and I'll move 45 feet. Is there we go. 30 feet there, and then so superior, so I get 14 temp hit HP. I will attack twice.
Okay.
First one is a 24.
That hits.
Second one is a 28. So let's make 2d12.
All right. Just give me the overall damage at the end.
Ooh, that's really high. That's a 2. 12, so 18. 31 damage.
All right. All right.
And then I'll actually I'll stand right in front of her.
Alrighty. Jean, it is your turn.
Okay. Jean will will extend his hand and use telekinetic force. So, she needs to make a strength saving throw.
That is a 23.
Ooh, Woof. Okay. She succeeded on her strength saving throw, so nothing happens.
All right. Anything else?
No, I do not believe I have appropriate bonus actions, so that will be the end of my turn.
All right. She smiles as as you're at your attempts to use your magic against her, or your psionics. And Riva, when she gets hit by Riva, there's a sparkle in her eye as she stares directly back at you. And as she stood there, she immediately starts to move in almost a blur type fashion, and she simply says, "Let me show you how real combat works." And she takes one swing at Riva, which is a dirty 20. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. All right. Okay. 17th level. Ah, perfect. All right. She casts a spell into her blade as she swings down and hits you, and you feel a thunderous crack slam into you, and you take 11, 22, and 26. There's 11 magical slashing damage and 26 thunder damage that gets rained down on you, Riva. So a total of 37.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. And as she swings her sword into you, you see her disappear out of existence and teleport directly in front of Jean.
Oh no!
Which I believe a 29 will hit you, correct?
Yeah, just barely.
All right. And she will expend an additional spell slot. You take 11 magical slashing and 22 necrotic damage as her spell blade slams into you.
Yowza. I would like to use my Hellish Rebuke reaction.
Okay, and that is a dexterity check
Dexterity throw, yes.
from her. Okay. Ooh, she may have not made this. That is a 5.
Oh, failed. Nice. So she will take 14 fire damage.
All right. Okay. She takes 14 fire damage. And as she winces as she wasn't able to dodge that because she was already mid-swing over at Unya right after that with a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And she is going to... Let's You're going to take 13 magical slashing damage and and 29 necrotic damage as her spell blade slams into you.
Ow.
Unya, it is your turn.
Second. That was painful. So 29 and 13 damage, right?
Yes.
Alright. So I'm going to spend 2 key to manifest my astral arms.
Alrighty.
And then I am going to swing at her with my blade.
Alright. Swing away.
24?
That hits.
And I do get 2 attacks with it.
Okay.
24 for the second hit, too. So first one's damage is 17.
Okay.
And 9 for the second one.
Alright.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, that's it for this turn.
Okay. Riva, it is back to you.
All right. I think maybe I'm misinterpreting what should happen to me, but I don't super want to move. I'm gonna bonus action Beautiful Feint, so she needs to make a insight check against my performance.
Alright.
Which is I can't imagine this. Well, we'll check that.
She rolled an 18.
I think I might. Don't think it matters actually. Yeah. I rolled 21.
Okay. You successfully fainted.
She
Attack-wise.
has disadvantage on everyone but me.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to probably take some damage, but I'm going to run over to her. Then I will take 2 swings.
All right.
Actually, I feel like she's going to move, so I'm actually going to do Booming Blade.
Okay.
So, still just an attack though. That's a like 28, I think. Actually, no, it's like a 38.
Yep, that hits.
How much damage does Booming Blade do? Forgot.
Depends on your level. I actually have it pulled up. It is a die 8 at first level, 2 die 8 at 11th, and 3 die 8. Well,
So it's 2 die 8 plus a d12 for my attack, right?
yes, at 5th level it's a die 8. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So 6 plus so 10, 15 plus 9. So 24 damage for
All right.
some of that is thunder.
That's fine.
And if she moves next turn, she takes another 38.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, she also takes 3 more damage on the top of that.
How much?
3
Okay.
from Beautiful Feint. But that's it.
All right. Jean, it is your turn.
Okay, this time Jean will try telepathic intrusion. So she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 22.
Son of a gun. Okay. Not my night. Well, that's my action. I was not prepared for this. So I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. As your psychic assault on her seems to just leave her completely unfazed. All right. She smiles at all of you as she stands there in the midst of you, and elects to take a swing at each one of you with just her spell blade. The first one she's gonna do against John for being so attempting to intrude her mind as she fought it back.
At
That
disadvantage.
at disadvantage. So the disadvantage would be 17 to hit you.
Ooh. Miss.
Ooh, all right. She missed you. Now she's going to go ahead and try to attack Unya. All right, that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And that is going to be just the basic damage here. Oh, low here. All right, so 8 magical slashing damage. And expending a spell slot. 4, 5, 6. $21 necrotic damage.
Really hate this.
She turns to Riva and does a 26 hit.
Yes.
All right. She does a booming blade against you.
That.
As a response to your booming blade, she smiles. And that is...
Shit.
All right. Here we go. That's 6, 7, 13. 13 magical slashing damage plus 8. 8, 12, 14, 17, 23. No, sorry. 20 thunder damage. And then obviously you have the same effects on you. If you move, you take an additional set of damage. And she is going to expend a spell slot along with that. And because you have done the most damage to her, you are about to take an extra dose of 6, 10, 12. 15 necrotic damage. And then she turns into mist and moves 30 feet away. Unya, it is your turn. As you see this battle pitch getting, more and more heated, the bigger the smile that creeps across her face as she's fighting 3 of you at the same time. And I need to roll to see if I get that back, and I do. Wonderful.
Strike at her with the blade.
Okay.
First attack, 21.
That hits.
Second attack, 27.
27. That also hits.
Alright. So, first attack, she takes a total of 17. 7 of that is psychic, by the way.
All right.
And second one,
Sure,
Take-
you can do psychic damage.
16, 11 of that is psychic.
All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and spend a key.
Okay.
Get on my nerves. So I'm going to strike at her with a flurry of blows using my astral arms.
All right. Go right ahead. Attempt your attacks.
First one's a 16.
That misses as she knocks it aside with her blade.
Second one's a 23.
That one hits as you hit her with the haymaker on the rebound.
And that's 12 radiant.
All right.
And I heal back a total of 18 off the blade attacking her.
Nice. All right. Riva, it is your turn.
Okay. I need to figure out what to do here. I'm assuming Booming Blade doesn't apply if you teleport.
It does not because you're not physically moving.
Right.
That's the only reason
Um,
why she didn't take the damage. Because she decided
So
not to.
unfortunate.
She
I
merely
actually
went.
have
"Bloop."
to move to keep my dance up. Okay, how do I do this a smart way? I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take the damage.
That is 19 thunder damage.
Alright,
As you begin
okay,
moving and
I-
static
I
builds
grab
up
it.
and
Oops.
shocks the ever living hell out of you. Which is weird because it's not lightning, but it happened. A
Yeah, I
resounding
think that-
crash of thunder from just your footsteps hitting the floor, reverberating through your bones.
AJ, you can get something with him. Then what do I want to do for my action? I will bonus action another beautiful feint, so she needs to make another insight. I think it's my performance.
Okay.
This time it was a 27 for me.
That is a. Ooh, I got lucky.
Actually, I
28.
can also add a d6 to this,
Okay.
which is 5. So
All right. You will maintain that she has disadvantage against everyone else but you.
alright, and then as an action, I'm going to cast Armor Agathis at 4th level.
Okay.
So I get 20 temp HP, and if she attacks me, she takes damage.
I believe it's a total of 20 damage when she hits you, right?
Yeah, until the temp HP is gone.
Gotcha.
So that will be my turn on the other side of Unia.
All right, Jean. Third time's the charm.
Here's hoping. Jean is fed up. He will walk forward, get a little bit closer, and as he's doing so, you see lightning start dancing around his hand. And then he flings his hand out, and I need her to make a dexterity saving throw as he casts Chain Lightning.
Holy shit. That is a 4.
Okay, so now I get to roll 10d8 because I am sick of this shit. But I don't have that many d8, so give me a minute. uh,
Basically, what you're saying is you want to make all of your dice rolls right this second.
yeah, 23 and 27. So add those together.
All right. She looks bloodied. She looks like she's getting worn down a little bit. She still looks like she's ready for a fight, but you can definitely see that this battle has begun to show upon her form in the form of cuts, burns, and now a little bit of static that's messed up her hair, as you can see.
All right, and that is Jean's turn.
All right. Wonderful.
It's gonna hurt, isn't it?
I'm scared.
She turns around and looks directly at Riva. And she says, let's see if this one will do. And I need to roll. Let me see here. All right. You see magic dance across her blade. And she swings at you. Ooh, let's see here. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. She is going to deal... Oh, that is a total of 15 magical slashing, and I need you...
I think
Oh.
I'm going to bend one of my whirling artistry to negate the melee. If it's a melee attack, I can negate it.
It is a melee attack.
So I'm gonna do that to avoid it. And I'm gonna swap places with her to get an extra attack.
Okay, so you're going to negate that. All right.
And then let me go into my attack pretty quick. Say 32.
Yep, that hits.
12. I drop that. Yeah. Say 16 damage.
Okay. So you negated her attack, you took none of the damage, and you turned it into another thing. So, she is bound and determined. I got one more of these. All right. She sees you as the bigger threat, and that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Much less damage off of that one this time. You take 9 magical slashing.
Okay, she takes 20 damage.
Yep. Owie. All right. That is up to 234. Okay. And you take an additional... That's not much one. Okay, 11, 20, 25. You take an additional 35 force damage as her blade smashes into you. What is your
And
total
so-
HP right now?
It's 20 HP plus 11 temp HP. So that is... After that, I'm at 4 HP.
Okay. You are from this plane, so you disappear. You have been banished for 1 minute or until the spell ends.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and put a little net on you. So you're in a harmless demiplane. You are just hanging out. Just being all like, oh, and then Roman disappears. Well played. Inspiration. All right. With that, she did regain her spell usage, and she is going to teleport directly into front of Jean.
Please no.
Unfortunately, she does not have any spell slots left, so... Oh, this may not hurt you at all. I don't think a 15 hits you, so you're
It
good.
does not. Hooray.
All right. And that is the end of her turn. Unya.
Getting tired of her jumping. All right, going after her with the blade.
Okay.
And that's advantage, right?
Yes, because you are flanking with John.
All right. First attack, dirty 20.
All right, that is a dirty hit.
Second attack, 28.
That is an actual hit. I don't know, they wiped some of the dirt off, I guess.
I guess so. All right, so that's 16 total with 7 psychic.
16.
Starting to get a little salty that I can't do any psychic damage.
And 14 total, 6 of that is psychic. And I regain 13 more hit points.
Resident Psychic can only do lightning damage.
And then I'm going to spin the key for Flurry of Blows.
All right. She is... No, she's not quite there yet.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20 again to hit her with my fists.
Yep. Should clean those off.
And a natural 20 for 31 to a hit.
Nice. All right, go ahead and just roll all the damage and tell me what the end result is.
What's the critical damage?
Critical damage is damage dice times 2.
Okay. All right, that's a total of 20 damage.
All right.
All of it's radiant, if that matters.
Not really, but it definitely does do damage. All right, she's looking pretty worn down. It doesn't seem like she has as much fight as she did previously, despite the fact that she's got this kick-ass sword ready to fight. Things I'll bring out on today's game. All right. Riva. Oh, wait, I got to make a concentration check. 2 of them, actually. Okay, so there's that one. Made the first one. The second one. Yep. That is a... Yeah, that's a 24 for the second one. So both concentration checks made. Riva, you are still banished.
Meaning I can't do nothing.
Nope. I mean, you can,
Unfortunate.
if you want to, like, I don't know. It doesn't. You're banished. You can. I guess you can take an
Can I
action in
heal?
this weird, harmless demiplane.
Yeah, I'll take my action to heal myself a little bit.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna heal yourself for your turn.
Yeah, I'm back up to 16.
All right, Jean. See if you can do some psychic damage, my friend.
Fingers crossed. Okay. Jean is going to use Psychic Drain, and I need her to make a Charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw. You're gonna have a warlock make a charisma saving throw. Okay.
I gotta try something. Everything else has gone atrociously.
Hey, that lightning bolt worked out pretty good, though.
Yeah, though the one thing that worked.
That is a 32.
Yep. I had to try. So that will be Jean's turn.
As she forcefully pushes back yet again more of your psychic assaults with just her sheer force of personality and will. And it is her turn. And she is going to turn and swing at Jean first. Since she's no longer under the effect of that revelry, right?
Yeah, it ends after turn.
Okay,
I have to keep
cool.
upping it.
So that is a dirty 20 to hit you, Jean.
That'll do it.
And that is 12 magical slashing damage. Turns to swing at Unya. Does a 15 hit?
Negative.
All right. She's got one more. She's going to try it again. That is a 21.
Yes, that hits.
All right. That is 14 magical slashing damage.
I didn't agree to that.
I didn't agree to that. And that is her turn. Unya.
All right. I'm sticking to the blade. It's been doing me the best.
Okay.
First attack, 27.
That definitely hits.
Second attack, 21.
That hits as well.
All right. That's 16 damage, 6 of it psychic,
Okay.
and 10 damage, 3 of it psychic.
All right, makes the first one and makes the second one. Okay.
And I'm not going to bother wasting the key this time.
Okay. She made both of her concentration checks, so sorry, Riva, you are banished. Anything you doing while you're in your harmless little demiplane?
I'll kill again.
All right. You go ahead and do that. You can let me know whenever you get it figured out. Jean. She is looking pretty battered up. Let's see if you can
Okay.
put a nail in a coffin.
Let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay. Once more with the telekinetic force, and if you could give me a strength saving throw, please.
29.
Fuck.
Gotta go for like intelligence or something.
I don't have anything intelligence that won't. Actually, I don't think I have anything that goes intelligence saving throw.
So are you telling us you should be
Wait,
named
no,
Little Sebastian?
I do, but it's not for like combat stuff. I could look into her memories. I don't think that's going to be super helpful in the middle of her stabbing me. So,
Oh, she decided to stab me. It worked. I figured it out.
I knew it.
Dude, don't do that.
Yeah. So that'll be my turn.
All right. She looks at both of you, puts her swords away, and says, "My patron is pleased. You shall have
At
your
least
favor."
someone is.
And she, just in case any of you are dicks, disengages and walks over here. And she's going to go ahead and just kind of hang out in the corner. And then she breaks concentration. Riva, you're back. Mind you, you have no
I'm,
idea what just
screaming
happened.
As I fully like battle pose, screaming, ready to get her. Don't see her anywhere. What is going on? Where is she?
Must have trying to take a drink.
Fate goes, "It seems you and your comrades have proven your worth. The Hexblade patron
Oh.
will grant us our small request."
I guess that's good. Need to see the end of the fight.
How does this even happen? You were the one fixing for the fight. and you spent half of it not even here.
It's not half of it, alright? I can assure you I did a lot of the heavy lifting there.
Yeah, at least Riva did something. I waved my arms around.
That lighting was impressive.
Yeah, I can't do
was
that
good.
twice though.
Well, get good.
Oh, too hot. I gotta
gotta
take that
catch
off.
my breath.
Ah,
And yes, I'm sitting there drinking again.
Well, the drunkard is back to it. Jean, do you need some healing? I can provide a little.
Medium. If either of you are worse off, take care of yourselves first.
I don't.
I'm not exactly the rough and tumble type.
She did kind of scratch me. I should take care of that.
I'm at 30 hit points right now, but I'll figure out something.
Yeah, that's
I'll
about where
cast
I
Cure
am.
Wounds on myself.
all right.
I will. Let's see. What can I do? I'll give John a second level healing. Or Cure Wounds, I should say. I'll roll it really quick. Say 12 healing to you.
Sweet. Danke.
And I will. I'm gonna save the rest of my spell slots, so I'll stay at 30.
All right. You've all gained back a little bit of health. Yep, go ahead.
We agreed when we entered this place that time outside was frozen, right?
Only with
Nope.
the Lurker of the Deep, and as far as
we
you
went to the
know,
wrong
only
room.
during that one visit.
Yes, we probably have. We should be expecting a fight as soon as we step outside that door, I think.
Well, why didn't
I'm
we go
going-
with the Oh yeah, fight.
Let's fight, and then also someone would have to make a deal with him or a pact, and no one really seemed like they wanted to. So I figured this way, no pact had to be made. Plus, I got good that fight out of it, so yeah, makes up for it, right? Let's see. No healing potions. If we are ready, maybe it is time we take a step outside.
Yeah. We got two packs or three? No, agreements, not packs.
You have
This is
4.
the fourth one.
You got 4 of them. So you have the Archfey, the Fiend, and the Hexblade, as well as the Undying,
That's right.
because you gave years of your life. All right. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back up. You all walk out the door just in time to see the front doors of the Scarlet Hearth explode inward, and the battle from outside starts to fill the area. Let me go ahead and reveal this, just for the sake of it. No, we're just going to go ahead and reveal it all. And all of these folks... What in the hell?
Hello.
Oh, I have the wrong one. There we go.
That's helpful.
They all get pushed back and running in. You see the accursed guard being pushed backwards by the onrushing legionnaires. All of them look pretty beat up and battle-worn, as this battle's been going on for quite some time outside, while you all have been doing your thing.
I do need to know, what's the rough time frame between our fight starting, ending, and us stepping out?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. Because the astral arms are only good for 10 minutes, and then I have to spend more key on them.
Yes. So you have 5 minutes left, give or take. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give you all the surprise attack turn because they don't realize there's someone already in there behind them. So you'll all get 1 round, but first I'm going to go ahead and have you all roll initiatives just so we have that ready. So I'm going to start with Fate. Just going to have a 10. Augustine, what'd you get?
22.
All right. Unya?
16.
Jean?
11.
Riva?
10.
All right. What's your dex?
20.
Okay. I'm going to give you 10.5. Issa?
15.
All right. Oh, phew. All right. We'll go ahead and get them the same. So, all right. Let me go ahead and get this set up in the right order. There we are. And there we go. You all get the surprise round. I'm going to go ahead and go in the order of people's initiatives. So, Augustine, you can go ahead and go first with your surprise round.
Sorry, I was pulling the spell up. 10-foot radius. 10. Okay, so I am actually going to center shatter on this dude right here.
Okay.
And everyone affected, 10-foot radius, everyone affected has to make a con saving throw.
Yep. Since it's centered on him, it is going to technically hit all of them. So, all right. Con save.
Yes.
Okay. The first one rolled a 30.
I'm also using a 5th level
Okay.
spell slot for it.
Gotcha.
What did the first one roll? I'm sorry.
30. The second one rolled
30.
a 14.
That's 1 failure.
All right. 17.
Failure.
33.
Success.
A 17.
Failure. So, let's see.
And then I think I have one more. So.
58. Oh, do you?
No,
Isn't
never
that
mind.
5?
Yep, that's all 5. There you go.
Brain, I'm sorry. That's okay.
So it's either full damage or half, right?
Yes, so I'll go ahead and roll. You know what? I'll just roll it on a roll 20. That would be. Okay, so those who failed take full damage. It is thunder. Yeah, thunder damage.
Okay.
And actually no, we're gonna change that over to fire damage. We're gonna burn them just because it's fun.
Nice.
Okay. For the sake of it, I'm going to give these back ones. 2 of them made their save, so they're going to take half. But 90.
Right, okay. Augustine also would have. I forgot to move her. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, yeah. She'd be right there. Sorry about that. I forgot
problem.
I didn't move her yet because I was trying to pull the spell up. And that'll be it for her turn.
All right. And all right. So that thunder damage outright kills that guy off to the far left there of you. Stage right, as it were, from my angle. And next up is not them. Unya.
All right. Excuse me. Step to here. The stairs are there, right?
No. Oh yeah, the stairs are there now. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be in her line of sight, so. And then I'm going to cast Moonbeam on this one.
Which one?
Well, ping. Middle back, I guess.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he needs to make a. Damn it! I just had it. Constitution saving throw.
That is a 25.
Okay, that beats it. So I believe that's. So he only takes half the damage. So he'll take 8 radiant damage.
All right.
And that spot is illuminated with a 40-foot beam.
A 40 foot. Oh, it's 40 feet high, right?
Right, 5-foot diameter, 40-foot high.
All right. There's a sunbeam right there.
Moon.
Moonbeam, yeah. A beamy moon. All right, there we go. All right, whatever. He's in it. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Next up is Issa.
All right. $30. And then 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Let's see if this actually works. Given my rolling history. 10?
Nope.
Didn't think so. 17 plus 8, 23?
Yep.
Okay. And rolled a 2 again, so 10 is not going to hit it, but 1 did.
All
I'll
right.
take that.
So in the middle of those 2 blasts that managed to dodge, one of them strikes true. Which one were you aiming at?
I will go straight down the line at the fella directly in front of me.
So the one in the moonbeam. Got it.
Yep.
Wonderful. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And that 4 damage.
All right.
And I get 2 attacks, right? So I can do those Eldritches again.
Eldritch Blast is okay. So spells are considered an action. Casting a spell is an action.
Okay.
Your attacks, if you have
Got
2
it.
of them, is also an action.
All right. So
No
I got
worries.
nothing else.
Yep. All right, Jean. Maybe you get some of
Okay.
that psychic damage in this battle.
Maybe. Fingers crossed. Hope against hope and all that. All right. I need to get closer. So like here, I think.
Okay.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I could have gone on either side. I am going to go after this son of a gun down here, bottom right, with a bit of telekinetic force. So
All
I need
right.
a strength saving throw, please. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
$30.
Well, it's been fun. Y'all have a good one.
One day, Jean.
The most powerful mind in the cosmos. Can't do shit with
And
it.
you would do more damage throwing little Sebastian at them.
Takes Sebastian on them.
You know what? I might. He's tenacious. You don't even know.
I cast spells
believe
through
in
his
him.
tiny little seed brain.
I threw a spell
Reba.
under my belt. let's see. I feel like us grouping up like that is gonna get us exploded, but I'm not gonna be too worried about it. I don't want to get within running range. I don't want them to immediately knock me down. I might just actually group up with you. I changed my mind. That is there, and then how are these guys looking? I was thinking about doing Fae Fire, but at this point, they might just be better to attack.
They're all looking pretty beat up. The one that looks the worst is either the one in the moonbeam or this one over here, stage right. Or stage left, whatever.
Alright.
Stage right, whatever. It's the one off to the right of my screen.
Right. I will
Stage
also.
left.
I went into my dance section. But I think as my action, I'll just cast Eldritch Blast as well.
Okay.
Can I go through one by one to see if I don't, like see if it knocks one down before?
Yeah.
We went to the next day. Yeah. So I'll go with the one in the moonbeam first.
Okay.
And this is my spell modifier that's being added to it, right?
Yeah, your spell
What's
your
the
spell
spell type?
modifier to hit, yeah.
Yeah, so plus 8. That is a 22.
Yep, that hits.
It's a D10, right?
It's a D10 plus if you have any invocations that add to it, but if you didn't really,
I don't.
you don't. So, nope, just a D10, force damage.
Well, it's a 1, so 1 damage.
All right, there we go.
Poke him a little bit.
Still
I'll do another
standing.
one at him.
All right,
That's a 26.
that hits.
That's a 7.
All
damage.
right.
And then, if he's still standing, I'll do my last one on him as well.
Yep.
Let's go. I think it's gonna miss. That's a 2, so plus 8 is 10.
No, does not hit. All
And
right.
I will finish my turn there.
See Fate run forward through here. Stand right here and throw 3 Eldritch Blasts directly into the one standing inside the moonbeam.
This moonbeam guy's getting a lot.
Yep. All right. 2 of them hit. So. That's 1. What the hell am I doing? That's the wrong dice. Okay. 9. All right. Her strike pretty true and slam right into the back of this guy. He is looking pretty messed up in compared to his comrades. And with that, we will go ahead and start turns. Now that the surprise round is over, Augustine, you get to go.
Okay, 15. So Fate isn't moving up alone. And then I'm going to cast Shatter in the exact same spot I did before, so I need all of them to make Constitution saving throws again.
Wonderful. That is a nat 20 for 1. A 23. A 30. And another 23.
Okay, well, they all save, so they're all taking half of this.
All right. Wonderful.
Then,
Damn. All right.
Damn, holy shit. Okay, so half of 31, we're changing it to fire damage again because, again, it's just fun to cook people, so.
Of course, of course.
We can't hit kids, but you can cook people?
I
It's truly an
mean,
awful thing to hear. Like, it's fun to cook people.
I mean,
Especially
Augustine
when they're
isn't
living.
saying any of that out loud. She would not openly admit that. It's kind of fun to see them squirm when they're burning.
It's in your eyes. We can tell.
Big grin.
I
Wonder
mean,
what she's-
if
what she's
anyone
happy
is
about.
curious, they could insight, but they don't have any real reason to. So.
Nah.
All
I mean,
right.
Augustine's poker facing right now. Literally just stepped up beside Fate and snapped her fingers to do another little fire explosion shatter.
All right. And it looks like the Legionnaires are taking a step up. And we're going to do a mob rules thing here. 2 mobs. All right. They both hit. All right. All right. This one is slain inside the moonbeam.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Unya.
Okay, let's see.
The battles definitely seem to be turning as you see some of these warlocks were getting ready to cast spells and suddenly like looking at their hands as if something's wrong. And you begin to see the effects of the patrons taking their powers away from their once very emboldened warlocks.
Okay, and the red ones are the enemy, right?
That is correct. Yes. Red
Okay,
bad,
make sure I
blue
don't-
good. Purple,
All right, moving
nobody
on there.
knows.
And I'm striking that one with the sword.
All right.
Do we get advantage or no?
Yes,
If we
the
fight.
Legionnaires are
Okay.
considered allies.
Do they know this?
Uh,
25 for the first attack.
I'd hope so. Yeah, that hits.
And 18 for the second.
That one actually misses as the warlock deftly dodges out of your way.
Okay, so 17 damage from the one hit. 8 of it is psychic, and I heal that back.
Jean, would you like to rebuttal?
I'm so angry.
Anything else you wish to do?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna waste it on this one.
Okay. Issa.
Scooch up here if I can.
All right.
And then 3 more Eldritch Blasts. Let's see how this goes.
All right. Which one are you firing at? Or which ones, rather?
I will be aiming at the one in front of me for now.
All right. Cool.
16 plus 8. Second math. 24.
Yep.
21.
Yep, that hits.
And 16.
That one actually misses as it goes a little wide. Narrowly missing the, as he kind of like deftly drops out of the way, and then it almost hits the Legionnaire directly in front of him, who also moves out of the way.
Fair enough. Alright. So 2 of these. 6 and 8 damage. So 14 total.
All right. Not looking too good. Jean, it is your turn.
Okay, Jean's gonna get a little bit closer, and apparently the straight mental attacks aren't working, so he's gonna take his arm, flip his duster back, and a dagger is going to levitate off of his belt and shoot forward to, let's say, this guy.
All right.
So that is going to be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect.
Is this so you can still say you hurt him with your mind?
Yes.
It's been a rough day. Let him
See,
have
I got
this.
I got him,
No,
okay?
you're doing great, John. I don't.
I mean,
What
to be
is my
fair,
bad?
you all don't actually know what he's doing when he's using his powers, so because it's not
Apparently,
We know what he's
magic.
going-
not doing.
So far, only good things have been seen by us. We haven't noticed all the duds that have happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you just wonder why I'm not contributing. I'm just kind of standing off
No.
in the
It's
back.
each of these amazing things you're doing are build-ups. It takes
Exactly,
time.
yeah,
Right,
you're powering up.
right.
It's-
The buildup is for me to get a whopping 4 piercing damage.
Nice.
All this buildup all night. I shoot lightning once, and then a tiny stab.
Little prick.
I'm doing great.
All right, Riva.
Alright, I done bad positioning and I cannot make it to where I want this turn. So I'm gonna move there and I'm
over
gonna do
me.
some more Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
Yeah, I just move on by, don't worry about me. 3. I'll just go for the one. I'll do this one since there's only 2 people on him.
Okay.
First roll is 16.
16 does not hit.
Alright. Second one is that's pretty high. Like a 25.
That does hit.
That one's gonna take this work. 5 damage. And then it's another 16, so it misses.
All right.
Really swipe that. Bonus action, I'm gonna put this one right here in a really bad spot. I'm gonna use my feint on him.
All
I
right.
need to make an insight check against my performance.
Tell you now, I don't think a 15 is gonna beat you, but we can try.
Nah, 23.
All right.
So,
Yeah. That guy has
disadvantage
disadvantage
on
on
all those
everybody but
guys.
you.
And my turn there.
All right. Fate steps up to kind of get around the shot. Okay, she's right here. And she is going to throw a blast at once at each one of them. So that hits. That does not hit. And that one does hit. So. All right. Looking pretty messed up. Missed that one. And this one is... All right. It is their turn. See what they have in their tanks. No, they do not have that. No, they do not have that. No, they do not have that. And no, they do not have that. So,
Just so you know, if anybody enters that beam, they have to make a Constitution check.
wonderful. They are not going to do that. Which one of you... I'm going to assume, Riva, you're the one that looks the most worse off, right? Who's the next?
Yeah, I'm at 30 HP right now.
Okay.
I think John's a little bit higher than me because I healed him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 43.
43. Okay. Let me... Okay. All right. Die 6 per level. 11th level. Okay. Oh, okay, duh. Never mind, I'm an idiot. 5th level. Okay. So that is... 1, 2, die 6. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. You're not gonna like this, Sean. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw
Ooh.
as you
Okay.
start hearing words being spoken by one of these, just kind of twittering around your head, thoughts of despair.
22.
Ooh. All right, you made it a little bit over. So you will take half as much of this, but I'm gonna roll that in here because I don't want to. You take
Oh,
13 psychic damage.
that's today's just not my day. Okay, I can't attack with psychic damage, but boy howdy, can I take it?
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna go ahead and roll here. One of these guys is gonna try to clear out. They can't do that because they're all surrounded. All right, I'm gonna roll to see who they're gonna go up against. Let's see here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Unya, I need you to make a wisdom save.
20.
You failed, unfortunately.
Damn.
You take 25 psychic damage and are deafened. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, you must immediately use your reaction, if available, to move as far as your speed will allow away from the guy directly in front of you.
Son of a...
On the plus side, he's the one that did it to you, so he doesn't get a reaction to hit you.
It's about 40, right?
And we're going to go ahead and roll one more. That is 2. 1, 2. Augustine, I need... Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and... Hang on. Do I have this? Okay. No, they're just going to try to deal as much damage as possible because they're all about to die. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Unfortunately, you also failed. You take 33 psychic damage as the whispers of just doubt circle your mind. And you need to move, as a reaction, your full speed as far away from this chap right here as possible.
I'm sorry, which one? I was using my calculator to do
The one
math
in the
'cause I'm
middle.
dumb. Okay. God damn it. All right. I can count. I swear I can.
It's okay. And that is their turn. Augustine, it is your turn.
It's kind of. I promise you, I had this plan like the entirety of this turn. I need this one right here now. Oh, it's not letting me. Hold on. This one to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It would be
23.
not enough. That saves, so only half of this.
I'm not sure how much damage he can take. Oh, look, you killed him. He had 3
Okay,
HP
well, he couldn't
left.
have run away anyway then. I also used Dissonant Whisper. You started talking and I was like, no, it can't be. And lo and behold.
Yes, your dissonant whispers killed this battle-beaten warlock, Accursed Guard.
I would also like to use my bonus action to activate my Flame Tongue Rapier.
Okay.
Draw my rapier and just activate it. It doesn't require anything additional. It's just ready for if I can ever get close enough to stab one of them right now because I'm afraid.
Okay. No problem.
Doesn't that last for like this full turn?
What the rapier?
Being afraid.
Oh
No, Dissonant Whispers being afraid. Or is it just... Can I start moving back now, or
Yeah,
how
you
long
could
do I
start. You
wait?
could start moving back now.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll also
Yeah,
move
it's
then.
just your automatic reaction is to get the hell out of there.
Okay, that'll be it then.
All right, and just for the sake of this, I'm not going to roll any dice. These other two have 7 hit points and 8 hit points respectively. The accursed guard make quick work of both of them, and you hear the sounds of battle begin dying as you start hearing the warriors of the accursed guard begin to realize that the tide has changed. Their powers aren't working like they're supposed to. The legionnaires are beginning to get the upper hand. And, yeah. You have all officially taken the Scarlet Hearth. At least for the time being. About a half hour more, there are some stragglers that are coming in. Thank you, Jeff, for that. Jean's powers don't seem to be working either. But about a half hour or so more of the battle, and then it starts to die down, and more of the legionnaires, those that are still in decent enough health and weren't shipped off back to the infirmary for care. There are bodies that litter the walkways and pathways. Patrons Pass and the bridge leading up to the Scarlet Hearth are littered with the corpses of the dead. I'm going to assume that some of you are looking out to watch the remnants of this battle as it peters out.
Yep.
Who is going to be watching out the front?
I think
I
I
am.
am.
I will.
Okay, so as this battle is dying out, you see that there's a cursed guard just falling one after another. The legionnaires are kind of picking off. There are literally no survivors. There's no one being detained for questioning. It is literally war. I need all of you to make a perception check.
$29.
Okay.
Crit,
14.
so 24.
17, you said?
20.
At 24? 20?
23.
23. And Issa?
11.
Issa, you're kind of just in awe of all of the absolute carnage and chaos that has taken place around you. However, everyone else, you notice that a second, seemingly, copy of the person standing next to you is walking around with the Legionnaires, stabbing and killing a cursed guard. Those of you that got over 20 also see this Doppelriva reach down to each one of the accursed guard that's died, and you see a pale mist shadow pulled forth from them into this other Riva's body.
I don't do that usually.
Do what?
There's the I don't know what that is, but it looks like me, and I don't know what it's doing, but I don't do that.
Riva, you do notice one thing in particular, not 20 feet outside the door where your body had originally fallen. There is a sword laying upon the ground.
I need to go down there right now. It's a very important thing I need to get.
You go out, no problem. As the battle begins to peter out, your doppel self, your doppelganger as it were, walks further and further away from the Scarlet Hearth, as if seemingly bored with what's now seeming to be the end of a battle, and starts walking off towards the yonder side of the city.
Hmm. Little concerning. I'll have to ask some people about that. I think I go down. I go look for my sword.
Yep. So yeah, it's 20. It was just 20 feet from the front door. As soon as you pick it up, you hear in your head, "Oh, thank goodness it's you. That other one is not a man. I don't know how to explain it. But either way, I'm glad I'm back in your arms. You're so beautiful."
Oh, thank you. Are you talking about the second version of me, the corpse walking around?
That's not you, and that's not a corpse. It's very much alive, although I'm not sure how. But it's not a
Okay,
woman. I can
that's-
sense these things. It is now, but it wasn't. It's not supposed... I don't know. It's not magic. Well, maybe it was magic. I don't know. I only know that I fell from the roof with you, and now you're over here, and you're over... The not you is over there.
Yes, I
I'm
died,
concerned.
but I'm back. I will be honest. I do not know what that is about, but I'm glad to have you back with me.
Oh,
You
I'm
have a
very
good
much
sword.
glad to have you back, too.
I died, but I got better.
At
We
least you
talk
didn't
about
get
how
turned
Riva's
into a
sword has a crush on her.
Aw.
I think I'm gonna walk. If you, can I go talk to some of the
The
people who are
Legionnaires?
also in the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Legionnaires. Ask them what was going on with the Doppelriva.
So when they see you walk up, those of them, there's a few of them that weren't even really paying attention because the battle was intense. They were just fighting for their lives, taking out a cursed guard. There are a couple that seem confused to see you walk up behind them. They're like, "Wait, weren't you just..."
Not exactly. Do you know anything about that? Not woman. That person that looked like me that was
Um,
fighting with you?
The one you're talking to, because I don't know anything. And Richard walks up.
Richard!
Hey!
Richard.
Ooh! I knew something was off with that other one. Your eyes aren't the same.
That is a bit worrying. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
So
I
that one scared the hell out of me, but very efficient in battle. Nothing to be messed with. Used lots of magic, which your dossier doesn't say that you use a whole lot of. You're more of a finesse fighter, right?
Yes, I can do magic, but not that much.
Yeah, that one's eyes were red and patchwork. Strange. So I don't know what that's about. But you're the real one, right?
Yes, I'm Viva. Viva Armstrong. It is. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, Richard. I'm glad you remember me.
Me
Uh,
too? Is that a
It
question?
is. It is a bit of a long story, but people have been forgetting me. I guess I'll. I think maybe it's a question for later, a topic for me to figure out the fuck that was. But I guess for now, maybe we should just celebrate our victory.
I mean, yeah. We're gonna be kind of barricading this in. If you all want to take a rest, we're gonna go ahead and start setting up sentries and posting people. It seems like the accursed guard aren't exactly as potent as they once were. You know, shooting blanks, if you know what I mean. They ran back
Yeah.
across the bridge.
Yes, we did. We worked our magic
You're
up there.
All right, awesome. Well, you guys go. Take a rest. You've obviously earned it. You all look absolutely like... I don't know how to say this nicely. You look like a fresh dog turd that got beat. So,
Yes, the
Uh,
text
We
like
Thanks,
look
Dick.
Guardian.
like the people who turns the tides of this battle.
yeah, but that comes at a cost. No one gets out of that with nary a scratch. And let's be real, I like dogs. Turds are awesome. It's fine, whatever. Anyway, I gotta go take care of roster duty. I'll be seeing y'all around.
Of course, Richard.
Awesome. And he just walks off and he's like, "Hey, you! Get that. Actually, bring me that sword. That looks cool. Bring it here." And he starts walking off, like collecting random things. He's like, "This looks magical." No, that's a Christmas ornament. I don't know what the hell they were carrying a Christmas ornament for. Just starts talking about random crap as he's walking down the bridge and slowly peters out. You all kind of settle in. Fate kind of takes takes a seat at one of the tables inside the Scarlet Hearth and waits for a little bit. Lacroix eventually comes in and joins you all, and you all kind of you kind of take stock of what's happened. Lacroix and Fate, thank you both very much for all the work you did to make sure this happens. And he goes, I mean, you're all free to like kind of walk out of here whenever, but just know that eyes are going to be on you. And so right now we're kind of in a waiting period on bringing Dorian to the table. I think this will be a major blow, and I think he'll probably be contacting us soon to set and make terms so we can stop all of these senseless murders. And Fate just looks at him and says, "We can only hope." And you see a wry smile come across Lacroix's face as he looks at Fate, and she just looks back and goes, "No." You can't really tell, but it definitely seems like he's a little bit heartbroken for whatever reason. And he goes, "All right, well, a victory's a victory. Thank you all very much." And he sets down in front of each one of you a bag and says, "Obviously, we owe you the favors. Those have been registered. You all have a favor each. And here is the payment in gold that we didn't exactly agree on an amount, but I hope this tidy sum does help." Had some of the guys pull it all together, some of the guys and gals of the Legionnaires. Inside each one of the bags is 1,000 gold. You can put it in as platinum or whatever, but basically it equates out to 1,000 gold. So to kind of expedite this, what the hell? You're all there for a little bit. You can all do your own thing. For the most part, you're all barred entry. Every single one of you is barred entry to the Cathrock side of the city. There's guards posted. None of them are encroaching on the Scarlet Hearth, but anybody that they know that participated in this battle, which there were a few people that managed to get away, whether that they saw that firsthand, that you were there, or perhaps some other source such as Speak with Dead was used. Your faces are known to the Accursed Guard now, so you are not able to go across to the Cathrock side. That being said, you all have free reign of the city. You have about, and I'll be doing some downtime with you all. What in the hell? Oh my god. Jeff, what the hell? You can't do that when I'm trying to talk, man.
Oh, is that distracting? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be.
I'm sorry. Needless to say, we'll be collecting some downtime or what have you. But at some point, I'm going to say within the first 3 days, when you're all kind of back together at the Scarlet Hearth, kind of checking back in, there's a knock at the door and I don't have this off the top of my head, but a young man who is covered in blood and seems to have wounds, stab holes and such in his shirt where there is no stab wound on his body, and he's knocking on the door, and whichever one of you opens it's fine, doesn't matter. he'll ask immediately, "Is Fate here? I need her help. I need to find out who my patron is, because I'm supposed to be dead." And that's
You
where we'll
need
pick
that.
up in 2 weeks. I say 2 weeks because we're not going to be running the Red Opera next weekend. This next Friday, I'm actually going to be doing a virtual convention for TTRPG Pickup Con. It will be at a different time. It'll be starting at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and probably end anywhere from an hour to 3 hours later. So it may be a short one. It's going to be a one-shot playtest of A Surge of Tentacles, which is a side quest for the First Gate book that Adam Ray and I've been working on, and it'll be the first look anybody has gotten into the First Gate outside of the people on the project. So join us at 5:30 Central Standard Time next week, and join us for Red Opera 2 weeks from now, when we find out why this guy's dead, why he's not dead, what's going on. He needs to find his patron. But don't forget, tomorrow we're also going to have City of Illumination. That starts at noon, so 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then obviously the next week after that, but that's fine. Either way, thank you all for watching this evening, and have a wonderful night. And go support Ko-Fi, and check me out on all my socials, Biscuit10RPG at all of them. All right, bye everybody.